Hello everyone. Hello Mrs. Benz. Back in my senior year of high school, I was in a theater class. And one of our assignments was to pick one of Shakespeare's sonnets and read it out loud to the class. Now before this day, I'd never really been too much of a Shakespeare fan because I could never really understand what was being said. But on this particular day, as I began to read it out loud to the class, I began to understand what it was saying. And to this day, it's still one of my favorite poems ever. And it goes a little bit something like this. Mine eye hath played the painter, and hath steeled thy beauty's form and table of my heart. My body is a frame wherein 'tis held, and perspective it is best painter's art. For through the painter must you see his skill, to find where your true image pictured lies, which in my bosom's shop is hanging still. That hath his windows glazed with thine eyes. Now see what good turns eyes for eyes have done. Mine eyes have drawn thy shape, and thine for me are windows to my breast, where through the sun delights to peep, gaze therein on thee. Yet eyes this cunning one to grace their art. They draw but what they see, know not the heart. So what the poem basically means is that we interpret the world through our own lens. And even if we find immense beauty in something, we'll never get the whole picture from our perspective. And as I was reading this out loud to the class, the teacher seemed to understand that not only did I understand what was being written, but I was actually enjoying it a lot too. And so he walked me through each line to help me better understand what it was saying. And so what I'd like for all of you to keep in mind, the same thing that I got from the poem, is that there can be more beauty in something than just what we can see from the outside.